He was born on Christmas Eve in a little hometown light, a Peabody boy who learned to work from morning until night. With a wrench down in his toolbox and a soldier's steady stride, he served his country overseas, then came back home with pride. He could hear an engine coughing from a mile down the road, and somehow knew exactly where the trouble liked to hide and grow. Friends and neighbors brought him problems he'd never turn away. If your car was broke or spirits low, he'd help you through the day. So raise a glass to Tommy, let the old stories roll, for the man with grease on his hands and a heart made out of gold. He was a father, friend, and veteran, the kind this world needs more. And heaven gained a mechanic when he walked through heaven's door. Now the angels hear his laughter where the shining rivers flow, and every race on Sunday starts a little slower now below. He raised his children on his own through every joy and test, giving all he had to make sure they were always blessed. Keith and Chris and Jessica, Ashley too, could see the strongest man they'd ever known was the one who raised the family. 9 grandkids gathered round him, hanging on each tale, stories from his younger days that never seemed to fail. He'd hand out advice for free, whether wanted or not, but years have a way of proving that the old man knew a lot. So raise a glass to Tommy, let the old stories roll, for the man with grease on his hands and a heart made out of gold. He was a father, friend, and veteran, the kind this world needs more. And heaven gained a mechanic when he walked through heaven's door. Now the angels hear his laughter where the shining rivers flow, and every race on Sunday starts a little slower now below. The Patriots are playing somewhere past the setting sun, and there's a NASCAR race in heaven where he's already won. The engines never break down there, the roads are smooth and wide, and all the ones who left before are standing by his side. So raise a glass to Tommy and let the memories ride, for the man who fixed our broken things and stood there by our side. Though the tears may fall like summer rain, his love will still remain in every child, grandchild, friend, and every family name. And when we hear an old car start that shouldn't run at all, we'll smile and say, that's Tommy still answering the call. The shop lights may be dark tonight, the toolbox put away, but the lessons and the laughter will never fade away. A good man's journey ended, but his story still goes on in the hearts of all who loved him long after he is gone.